Well, that's the draw from quarter-final stages. There were 6 seeds yesterday in the quarters. No An Se-young, Yamaguchi or Chen Yufei, as you mentioned earlier. Han Yue coming through against Cho Chuong this morning, who beat Tai Su Ying yesterday. And so our penultimate match in the women's singles event. There's Pusarla v Sindhu, striding towards our show court.
And Wang Zhi, China.
That left knee, you can't quite see on screen just now, but in a moment you'll notice the big strapping on Sindhu's left knee today. There's her opponent, Wang Zhi. She's the number 5 seed here. Not much to choose between these two. It could be a pretty even contest here today. There is that head-to-head. Sindhu leads 2-0. Both of those meetings last year. The last one in Singapore.
Pusarla, would you pick red or black?
That was the final. It went to 3.
Black. Won the toss. On my right, serving or receiving? Serving. Okay,
so Pusarla wins the toss. Sits with this end of the court, nearest us. ...28 years old now, the former world champion from 2019, the first Indian badminton player to win a world championship. Currently ranked at number 13. She was up at number 2 all the way back in April 2017. 3 world medals, 2 Commonwealth gold medals. And spent the best part of 7 years inside the world top 10. Just starting to tail off slightly, but she's shown some great signs of a comeback here. And coming through that match last night against the very impressive Tai Lin Nguyen. That was some match. 21-18 in the third. Otherwise, pretty steady work for Sindhu this week. So she's 5 years younger, Wang Zhi from Hubei in China, number 11 in the rankings right now. She spent 10 weeks at number 6 at the start of the year, or springtime. Number 8 on the World Tour as we move towards those World Tour finals in December. And she's cruised through to this point. 38 minutes to dispatch Lena Kersfeld yesterday in the quarters. Last year's Asian Championships gold medalist, beating Yamaguchi in the final. He's got 3 titles on the World Tour, but it's all the way back in 2019, all 3 of those. That's our chair umpire for this match. Saarinen back on court as well as our service judge.
ready to play.
So Wang Zhi is always there or thereabouts, but hasn't been able to achieve that breakthrough this year. Four years since she's taken a title on the World Tour. A very good chance this week. Without some of the familiar top names in the draw at all, or fallen by the wayside. Han Yue through to the final, waiting for the winner of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Pusarla v. Sindhu, India. On my left, Wang Zhi, China. Wang Zhi to serve, level, play.
Big crowd support for both players, actually. Well, it's gone long, but I think Sindhu was caught flat-footed. It was a big battle last night, Chris, between Sindhu and Thailand Nguyen. I wondered whether fatigue would be a part. She's actually come out with what looks like both ankles strapped and that left knee. And I just wonder whether fatigue might give Sindhu a few problems today.
Perfect placement there. Yeah, it could well do. As you said, it was an absolute marathon. I think the other thing is the strapping on her hand. For me personally, if I ever played with strapping on my hand, it was a nightmare because it interferes with your control, as in your touch. You don't want something, well, I didn't personally want something interfering with my hand and my racket. Could just be a blister. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but you're right.
She had that yesterday too, actually. In fact, I think it came off at one point. They had to call the medics to tape it back. I've no idea what that issue is, but yeah, absolutely. That's not good, that strapping on the right knuckles, is it?
Millimeter perfect. Just bang on the line there from Wang. Pusarla did incredible there to stay in that rally because she was slightly wrong-footed, but she does incredible here to pick that up, and then the quality's not too bad. And then she ends up winning the rally from it.
I thought that slice drop shot from Wang was a winner. Sindhu so often, that big reach she's got, getting to stuff that others can't. Challenge here from Wang.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the line, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know what happened. It was so close. It is either outside edge of the line or just out.
I think she missed. I think it's about a centimetre wide. Just instincts, but Hawkeye called in to decide. Well, about an inch wide.
It's interesting, the recent form of these two ladies. You've got Pusarla, who, as you identified, has been one of the best in the world. Highest world ranking at #2, and he's just slipped out a little bit. And it's so important for her to just get on this good run. Get on this good run of results where she just starts to get a few more wins under her belt, gets her confidence back.
Yeah, she's climbed a couple of places in the rankings, actually, in recent weeks. It's interesting with there's 3 players from China above Wang Zhi in the rankings. Big smash winner.
Yeah, really good there from Pusarla. She played the full rally, exposed her opponent, stretched her, and then waited for the right time to use the big power that she has there. Her opponent's in so much trouble. Look how unbalanced Pusarla is, and it's short and really well placed attack.
She's a great mover, Wang Zhi. She's so balanced.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brilliant little cut there at the end from Wang. The interesting thing for Wang is as well, in her last, I think it's her last 5 tournaments, 4 out of those 5 have ended with a loss to someone from her own nation, which is a crazy statistic, really, because China have that many lady singles players at the elite level.
Yeah.
they are dominating the, you know, the draws. We've already seen one make it to the final tomorrow.
And you mentioned that qualification for the Olympics, 2 in the top 8, but is there a rule where you can have 3 if they're on the top 5? Is that true?
No, so for singles it's the top 16, for doubles it's the top 8. So you need 2 in the top 8 for doubles, singles is 216. There are slightly grey zones, as in, so let's just say China have 3 in the world in the ladies singles, 6 in the world in the ladies singles, and 7 in the world in the ladies singles, let's just say. China then have the discretion to an extent to reject one of them for another one.
And it doesn't need to be in order, does it? That's right.
So, but they have to reject a player to allow another player, if you understand what I mean.
Right.
So China will have the final say of who is selected as such by rejecting a player. It's not that they can pick a player, they have to reject a player to then choose another player.
I see. Another hard-fought rally.
Again, that angle from Pusarla, she is a tall lady and she really used it to her advantage on her overhead here. Round the head, lovely reverse. Great placement, great angle. You can see there, Wang's just taking it too low.
Good cross smash.
Yeah, just wrong-footed. Pusarla just slightly, I think she thought it was going to go down her forehand. But it's you know, it's amazing how India as a nation have grown over the last 10, 15 years in the badminton world, you know. They really have so much depth in almost every single category, and especially in the men's event, now being one of the very best nations in the whole world.
That's clever from Wang.
Yeah, throughout that rally for me, I think Pusarla, she was just slightly on the back foot. She was doing well to stay in the rally, but I felt she was always having to move more than her opponent. And then in the end there, she's just taking it too low. So hard to control it from there. You can see how stretched she is on that replay.
It stayed in.
Oh.
Well, there is a challenge here from Sindhu, but this one looked comfortably in court.
Yeah, I'm confident this one. I think that's just the inside of the line. Yeah. Good call from the line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Play.
Brilliant shot. Slightly short clear there from Pusarla. Just a bit flat as well. This one here. Just allows Wang, yeah, it's quite short. She's on balance, in a good position. Comfortable slice cross court. Brilliant execution of the shot. Yeah, these last few rallies, I just feel Wang's just slightly getting hold of them, and by that I mean she's dictating the rally. She's the one in control, and I feel Pusarla's just having to chase slightly.
All the way from that flick serve, wasn't it? Every shot, she seemed more and more off balance.
Yep, and even with the flick, great variation. This is the key. Variation. From Pusarla, she does have such a powerful attack, and she can hit such a good angle that even though she's deep in court, that body smash, still a weapon. Really well placed.
That's a great block.
Yeah.
Turned it cross.
Yeah, definitely nail on the head there. That cross-court block that she played, the turn, that's what turned the rally. Brilliant shot there. And then Wang slightly wrong-footed and taking it so low. And the shot quality's not so good there from Wang. An easy kill there, Pusarla.
Wonderful shot.
Brilliant placement, I think there. Pusarla, she just pulled out slightly, I think in the hope it was going out, but the hit to perfection. How deep's this lift? Fraction short, fraction short. Wang's just slightly too unbalanced there, really.
It's a big attack.
Yeah, the two clears, though, that Pusarla hit there, they were too central. She didn't make her opponent move. If she gives Wang time, Wang's got all the shots. She's got to stretch her.
Well, with an 11-8 scoreline, there were 5 consecutive points there for Wang. She's looking calm and balanced here.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you. Coach. (11-8). Play.
Wang Zhi on serve, growing into this match. A slightly nervous start, I think.
Just thinking about almost the supremacy that China have in the ladies singles. They've got 5 players in the top 15 in the world, which is an incredible statistic. If you think their internal tournaments, the level is so high.
Must make for a great training environment when you've got that level of competition.
Just missed that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the level that you get to train with is incredible. The downside is, you know, we're talking about if you're the 5th ranked player in your country, you're still 15 in the world. You know, that's higher than some other nation's top ranked player. So it's tough to qualify for some of the bigger events because obviously there's only a certain amount of players that are allowed to qualify.
Well, both players struggling to control that length at the moment. this was close, and there's a challenge here from Sindhu.
Hold out.
If it's in, it's perfection. If it's out, it's by a whisker.
Good call again. The line judge is on form this week.
Successful. No challenges remaining. Service over. 14-10. Play.
Brilliant.
Delightful.
Yeah, the execution of the shot absolutely to perfection. It's not about power, it's about placement. She gets up so well here.
Again, the length from Sindhu this time. Touch short. They're struggling to control that back line, aren't they? Both players.
Yep, and I do like this flick, this variation that we're getting at the start of the rally. Brilliant defense there from Wang. And then Sindhu accidentally almost got herself into trouble by almost trying to counter in the wrong situation.
Yeah, that one. And
And
she's
then-
on the back foot.
Yeah, that backhand when she tried to go over just mishit it slightly and it's gone very short. But Wang did incredible in her defense then.
Wild from Sindhu. Rattled now.
17.
Yeah, Pusarla, she just slightly forced it. She knows that she needs good shot quality because if she's too simplistic, too basic, she's not getting the advantage in the rally.
Oh, there's another challenge. I think this one did fall wide.
Hold out.
Seemed to drift slightly.
I do feel we've had an awful lot of challenges so far today.
Yeah.
I have to say the majority of the line judges have got correct.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. Service over. 11-17. Play.
Good net from Sindhu. Terrific length though with the lift.
This is the fine line now because before when Sindhu was playing, let's say a bit safer, some of her shots were not making her opponent move as much. Now she's just trying to play the perfect shot here. There's a big gap. She's just trying to play it so perfect, just missing it and then giving the her opponent the point.
Great defense. She's so well patterned, Wang Zhi, in the right place all the time.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, she's reading the game so well. She's moving so smooth. I would say, Pusarla, just a fraction off the pace. Could this be from last night having an absolute marathon slightly? But I would also say Wang currently is playing to an incredibly high level.
Yeah. Squeezing tight again, Sindhu.
20. Game point. 11.
Just as you said, she's trying to find those perfect shots. She's facing 9 game points.
Great there from Tyler. Great attack, using that steep attack, well placed, and then chasing forward. And again, that lovely reverse that we'd seen slightly earlier in the match there.
20.
When Pusarla, when she's on balance, she's got so many weapons from the back, but she just hasn't quite managed to be on balance enough so far in this first game.
Yeah, credit to Wang.
Wow.
Bad serve from Sindhu. And a big winner. Maybe Sindhu just thought the job, the task was too much in game 1. her opponent the attack. Wang dispatches with a smash. 21-12 the game score, 19 minutes.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, love all. Play.
Well, the task is pretty big for PV Sindhu. Watching that opening game unfold.
Incredible. I tell you, the way that Wang has played so far, almost faultless. Like, she's making this look easy. Yeah, the lift's slightly short, but that is perfection. Absolute perfection.
Well, she wasn't behind the shuttle, though, was she? That was brilliant from there.
This is where I have seen a bit of success for Pusarla around Wang's body. But she hasn't been in the position, Pusarla, to be able to put pressure on the body of Wang. Here, just pushed. Not the best kill. Pushed at her body and Wang struggles. We had one earlier in the first game, similar situation. Great there from Pusarla. A lot more aggressive, more attacking. She's got to take this game on.
2-1.
Yeah, she unleashed again, didn't she?
Brilliant.
Sindhu taking the initiative. Maybe that's the game plan in game two. Wang's attack has been too good so far in this match. Sindhu needs to hold on to that. Clever from Wang.
Service over. 2-3.
Yeah, brilliant quality in the shot from Wang to go over. And in good body attack, you can see it's just slightly across her. But Pusarla's gone forehand dominant there.
Trying to stay aggressive, Sindhu. You can't blame the odd error, the way she's having to approach this game.
Sindhu is she's trying her best to keep the shuttle going in a downward direction unless she has to lift. And in that situation just then, she does lift. And here, she's just trying to keep it down. And it's difficult when she's off balance. She doesn't want to give away the attack to her opponent.
Going wide.
Service over. 5-4.
Pusarla, and we didn't really see much of this in the first game, but she shows how good her attack is. She's working so hard now in this second game to get the attack, and this is the key.
Yeah, she really is. And when she gets that half chance, she's not holding back at all.
Totally different style of play. Big change. Pusarla, she's keeping the overhead, keeping the shuttle down, working a rally. She's playing to the front of the court if she's in a good position. If not, she's lifting out.
7-4.
Yeah, and it's proving effective so far in the second game. Much better approach for PV Sindhu.
Such a good attack. We didn't see this enough in the first game. Now for me, Wang's the one that's got to change things up because Sindhu's starting to get into a rhythm. And if Wang allows her time and allows her to attack, it's going to be tough for her to try and take this in 2 games.
Lift short. Can Sindhu finish? Not this time.
Brilliant. Like almost a different match from the first game. Sindhu's like a totally different player.
9.
Like here, taking it, a shot quality, I mean, the shot quality there's phenomenal. She's got a net cord, but it looks to me like Wang is on the back foot almost every single rally now.
Yeah. Net cord from Wang, but Sindhu finds a good length. And another cross smash winner. Well, it's a totally different match.
Yeah, I mean, Pusarla, she totally disrupted Wang's rhythm. And Wang now is the one struggling to find her rhythm, find her style. Pusarla has totally changed her game, and it's very impressive, the turnaround.
Well, it was a great adjustment And it's a 7-point lead for Pusarla v Sindhu in the second. Mid-game interval.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Go on board. Four. Play.
Back to the action. Sindhu taking full control of this second game so far.
12-4.
What does Wang do here, Chris? Try not to defend, try and stop lifting?
Well, definitely reduce the amount she's lifting 100%. She's got to be more aware of the change. So, Pusarla, yes, she is lifting, but she's only lifting if she has to. At the moment, Wang is on the back foot. She's not, I don't feel like she's realised the big change of what's happened. She's got to be slightly less concerned about the rear of the court and more concerned about the front of the court and getting hold of the front of the court. She's got to be the one trying to get hold of the net. So Sindhu has to lift.
Really pulling Sindhu from corner to corner.
It's the right shot there for Pusarla, but she's just forced it just a fraction.
6-12.
And it's so important now that Wang tries to keep the pressure on, because there was a patch in that game where Pusarla was kind of just in her rhythm. She was flowing, everything was going so well. And it's so important for Wang to try to disrupt that rhythm, try to get Pusarla to doubt herself, doubt what she's doing and lose some of that rhythm.
Body smash from Sindhu this time. Wang's able to defend, and it's on the line.
Yeah, perfect. And I think that's a good tactic, that body smash. I know Wang got it back, but it didn't look composed, it didn't look comfortable.
Service over. 13-6.
Absolutely millimetre perfect there from Pusarla. And again, the first player to the net is Pusarla.
14-6.
I would say Wang has totally lost, she's kind of lost her rhythm.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to do here, does she?
No, Pusarla's all over that. If that's a net shot there, she would be able to brush it. She's reading the game so much better the second game.
It's on the line.
Service over. 7-14.
Muted applause for Wang. Even Wang Zhi fans feeling at the moment this second game is running away.
Even that flick serve, though, has been working so well throughout the match. Pusarla's now starting to read it and plays an incredible overhead off of it, even though she's slightly off balance. Fantastic placement.
Service over. 15-7.
I do think Wang needs to try and increase the speed in the rallies to try and disrupt or disturb Pusarla. Pusarla looks so comfortable at the moment with the pace of the game.
She really does. She's free-flowing in top gear and attack.
Service over. over, 16-8.
There it is again, the big smash.
It's a much better proactive rally there from Wang, trying to take it on. She's got to be the one that is a little bit more aggressive. There, great attack.
Well, we saw it in the first. When she puts them together, she's quite devastating. Sindhu's just taking that initiative earlier in most rallies in this second. There we go again. Sindhu gets the lift. Landed in.
The lift to perfection, but in that rally, especially there, Pusarla, she did not want to give that the net away. Fantastic little net exchange we had. And here, yeah, just on the inside of the line.
Service over, 18-10.
And it's almost a role reversal of the first game. It's amazing how a badminton match can almost turn on its head.
Service over, 11-18.
Well, it's not too far gone yet in this second for Wang Zhi, but if anything, she can use this as a way to learn how to keep up with Sindhu here. That's not how to do it.
So it's interesting, maybe the ends are playing a bigger part than, you know, we really appreciate sitting in the position we're in, because Pusarla obviously chose that she will finish the game, sorry, the match, on the better side.
Yep.
Which for most people is the most important part if it's going to be 3 ends. Brilliant. So aggressive, taking that last shot so early, stepping up, not really worried about the rear of the court.
Game point, 11.
Terrific second from Sindhu. Look at that, nice touch, good technique.
Very, very good quality in the shot as well.
9 game points. Brilliant from PB Sindhu. What a turnaround.
Second game won by Pusarla.
Well, it's going to be a fascinating decider.
1 game all.
39 minutes so far, 1 game all.
Final game of all play.
Deciding game in this women's singles semi-final. Very important, this stage. Needs to be close at the turnaround. Sindhu will finish the match on the much stronger side of the court. She had so many fine winning rallies in that second game. Wang needs to get on the attack here, Chris, and make a good advantage of that better end.
Yeah, definitely. She can't, and she's got to disrupt Sindhu's rhythm, because at the moment, she's looking fantastic. She's looking like how we saw her play when she was top 10 in the world.
Good save from Sindhu, fighting hard. It's a brilliant rally. Wang Zhi finds the net.
The other thing for Wang that she has to remember, it's not impossible, but it's unlikely that Sindhu doesn't have more fatigue just because of yesterday. You know, it was a crazy, crazy game that she played. So Wang's got to invest in these long rallies to know that even if she doesn't win them, she is taking more out of Pusarla than is taking out of her, just because in theory she should be fresher.
Yeah.
Great return early, little bit of deception, slight hold. But it was the aggressive move into the shot that makes it a bit deceptive.
A little look from Sindhu then to the back line. It's in.
Yeah, it's a brilliant rally from both players. This is the thing. First game we had moments of brilliance from Wang. Second, moments of brilliance from Pusarla. And now, start of the third, just brilliant all round.
Service over 3.
Look at that, literally just on the inside of the line.
Thank you.
Another long rally taking its toll on both of these players. That's better.
Yeah, I'd say in that position, it's fantastic from Wang, don't get me wrong. But because Pusarla, she's quite a tall lady, I don't think she can crouch in this situation here. You see here, she almost tries to crouch there. I don't think she needs to. I think she should take it off her body.
Wang going for the body of Sindhu. Well left. Pulled out at the last second.
Yeah, brilliant judgment there from Wang.
Wang, is that okay?
These are the very, very, very fine margins. I mean, that's just on the outside edge, just on the outside.
Well, every point Sindhu wins here, so important. That mid-game interval, the players will change ends. And Sindhu back onto that comfortable side of the court. She was so dominant in the second.
4-3.
Definitely, and if you know, we follow the same pattern that we follow throughout the match, almost every point that Sindhu wins now in this half of the game is almost worth 2.
Yeah.
Just because if you look at the scores for the first 2 games, very one-sided. Brilliant.
Amazing defense, Sindhu. It's getting tougher and tougher though. Wang finds a way through.
But that's the thing, I think Sindhu there, she picked out 2 incredible ones. She did phenomenal to get 2 of them back. But it's just the relentless attack that she just can't keep up with. That last lift so short.
4-all.
It's just the continued pressure of Wang that ends up getting through in the end. Missed it by a fraction. It's the right shot.
5-4.
This is what it comes down to, matches of this like elite level. It's these tiny, tiny fractions of a miss. Hits the top of the tape, just doesn't quite go over.
She's in pretty good place there.
Yeah, that's probably the right shot because she doesn't want to lift. She wants to keep the attack.
Oh, terrific net shot. And again, Sindhu misses the net.
Yeah, and in the end, it's quite a comfortable mistake. But going back to what you called the incredible net, I would agree. She held the net there. But it's because she knows she has to hold the net. You know, she doesn't have an option. If she lifts, she's not going to win this half of the final game. So she knows she has to. And when you have a clear mind, there's only one option. There's only one choice. You know, she played an incredible shot from a difficult situation. But the last 2 rallies have ended in the same way, which is an unforced error from Pusarla.
Short lift, good smash.
Yeah, and that's what we saw more of in the first game. Wang, incredible there, great net shot. Pusarla doesn't really have much option. Great net shot here. You see how low she is, she can't play net off that. And then the lift's a fraction short, but such well-placed attack from Wang. We hadn't seen that yet in this final 3rd game.
Has to be finished, yes.
Just slightly the wrong shot there from Pusarla, just too flat when she's a fraction late. Her opponent was already recovering. Here, Wang's already recovering. She's on balance in an okay position and can be aggressive. Now it's so important here. The next few points, she can't allow a big lead when she changes ends, changes sides of the court. She's got to stick with Wang here.
Oh, it's in. Pusarla looks at the line judge. She knows it was good.
9-4.
What a shot.
Brilliant shot, yeah, and that's what we saw a lot of in the second game. She has such a phenomenal attack, but it's getting into the correct position to allow her to play that.
5-9.
And even then, she is still slightly off balance. She knows it's the only way that she can get through, get even, let's say, for when we change ends.
Well, it's being teed up nicely, this.
5.
At the start of the game, I was thinking to myself, 11-6 would put the match dead even right at the end when it matters. With Sindhu hypothetically going on to that much better end of the court. Brilliant from Wang. 11-5. It's going to be a tough test for Sindhu, but it's doable. 53 minutes so far. Change ends in the third.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches. Coach. Players on court. Eleven, 5. Play.
So the players change ends for a final time. Sindhu down on the scoreboard, but will be given some confidence from that far side of the court where her attack, as you've just seen, is a lot more effective.
Yeah, it's exactly the start to the change of ends that Pusarla needs.
An excellent rally. Oh, this is close. I think there was a challenge here either way around.
Challenges called out.
Whatever the result was going to be from the line judge, I think both players were going to be challenging this. In the end, I'm not sure exactly whose challenge. Was it Wang?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think it was called out, yeah, and then Wang challenged. I felt it clipped the line. Yeah. Great challenge.
Correction in. Service over. 12-6. Play.
That was a tough call. Well left. The last moment, Wang realises it's going wide. Pulls out of the shot just in time. Sindhu being kept on the back foot. Given no opportunity to attack. Clever play from Wang Zhi.
So important that Pusarla follows the game plan. She can't give away these cheap points because the lead is just growing.
It's better from PV Sindhu.
Yeah, she stepped in, she took it early.
Service over.
You see here.
7-15.
Reads it quite well there early. Takes it above tape, and then being able to control that. Very good quality shot, but being able to control the shuttle from above tape, much easier to do.
It's half court. It's dispatched.
Yeah,
well, the scoreboard's running away now.
Yeah, it was the brilliant net shot there from Wang. Set it up. So tight. You can see that just literally creeps over the net. Pusarla doesn't really have many options.
Diving save from Wang Zhi. Oh, it's a clever cross shot. Sindhu had to check her feet. Tiny bit late. Yeah. Forced into that error.
17-7.
It was an incredible pickup early on in that rally. Phenomenal. And now it's so important that Pusarla, she doesn't score watch. And by that I mean she has no... She's got to forget what the score is. The score is irrelevant. She can't change that now. She can only change it from the rally that she's about to play, and she's got to follow the game plan. She's just forcing it now. Just trying to win the rally a fraction too early. Could it be fatigue's kicking in? Possibly. Could it be she's thinking maybe too much about the score?
I think she was too far down on the scoreboard at the change of ends. Tiny bit closer, perhaps. And she's been able to start dictating some rallies. She's chasing this now, isn't she? Oh, good save.
Yeah, phenomenal turn, and this is the strange thing because every time a player has been down the end, Pusarla's down, they've been leading, as in they've won either the half of the match or, sorry, half of the game or the full game that they've played. But is the score playing a massive impact on Pusarla's mindset? Is she overthinking it?
Oh, it's gone wide.
We've got a challenge.
Sindhu challenges called out.
Well, biggest challenge of the match for Sindhu. Last chance saloon. I'm not sure she really expects this to be in by the body language, and it is wide.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 20.
There's
Match
13 points clear
7.
now for Wang Zhi.
Play.
One more for a place in the women's singles final. She's found her way through. Sindhu's gamble didn't quite pay off. A gutsy performance from this lady, Wang Zhi. All smiles.
Match won by Wang Zhi, 21-12, 11-21, 21-7.
Very up and down game. A hard one to get your head around, really. Sindhu's so dominant in the second. Just couldn't find that same form in the third. Closing moments of the match. And it took 3 games, 63 minutes of action. Wang Zhi through 21-12, 11-21, 21-7 in the third. And through to face her teammate, Han Yue, in tomorrow's final. We've got men's singles coming up in a few moments. The last match in this first session of semi-finals day here. It's the Malaysian Ng Se-yong. He's up against the number 7 seed from Japan, Kanta Tsuneyama. Welcome back to semi-finals day here in Vantaa, Finland for the Arctic Open 2023. Session 1 will be coming to a conclusion